just sweeping away the soul. You have slain an enemy.
What is going on, you beautiful people of the internet? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Nick. Today we're going to be doing some Cu Chulainn gameplay and even a build video for you guys. So if you guys want the full build, you guys can skip ahead to this time frame right here and you guys can check out the build for yourselves. With this build, I'm going to be going early aggression, so I'm going with the fighter's mask. So because I have the fighter's mask, I'm not going bluestone or sundering right away. I'm going to get clapped like this. Yeah, I literally just die, but that's the only time I die in the entire game. So, you know, hey, you win some, you lose some. That's all I gotta be. You know, 17-1 or 17-0, still 17. Alright, so we're in the future a little bit right now. As you guys can see, I have basically 3 items online. My main item is obviously the starter axe, and then my mystic mail, which is big for Cu Chulainn. It's probably one of the staples of Cu Chulainn. You want to go for that always, because with your 2, as well as that, you get so much damage. As you guys can see, we are literally the same level, and I'm still just doing this much damage. I force an ult out of him, and I literally know he's gonna either have to take me on or dive into the tower. So I missed that. I used my ult. I'm still chilling. I'm not really stressing anything at all, and I still get him. It's just that easy. For solo, the biggest thing that you guys have to worry about is just a lot of lane pressure. Usually, it doesn't really matter about the kills, it matters about the items and the pressure that you put on the lane. So now that you see that I have a lot of pressure on the solo lane, I'm starting to rotate a little bit more. I'm going to take advantage, I'm going to start bullying other lanes when I can. Of course, you know, once Sun Wukong spawns back in, I'm going to go back to my original lane. But as you can see, I'm literally going to try my best to try and bully as many people as possible. And I think that's probably one of the best things you can do as a solo laner, especially early on, because a lot of people aren't expecting the early rotation out of you. But if you get a really good lead on your other solo laner, or you make them pay, you have them dead for a little bit, I suggest rotating or farming the neutral camps, either, you know, the totem or the scorpion, or rotating the mid. Just something, you know, make your presence known. So now that I know that I have an advantage on the Sun Wukong, I'm just going to keep pressuring him, even in his own blue buff, to the point where he feels like he's kind of suffocating, because that's just usually how you win the lane. He's going to try and overextend and try to challenge me, and I'm still going to try to force an ult out of him right here, and I force the ult. That's all I really wanted. I don't think he's going to engage, but since he wants to engage, I can keep going on him. Miss the ult, but I'm still going to keep attacking because I have my Mystic Mail and my 2 on me. So he's literally not getting away from this regardless. The only reason why he lost that is because he was severely underleveled. He had 2 levels below me, and I believe he has an item below me as well. And this is just the power of Cu Chulainn. This is just the power of putting constant pressure on your lane, especially farming. Farming is really essential, especially in a solo lane, because the more pressure you have help from minions. And now, since I have that pressure in right lane, I'm now rotating over and I'm able to help everybody else on the team while Sun Wukong's still dead. So as you can see, you know, I literally just joined what could have been a 1v2 and trying to turn it around to a different situation. So I'm literally just trying my best right now to just smack up Bacchus. I don't know, he's just the big boy. Big boy. And obviously, you just see how insane Cu Chulainn, his 2, and Mystic Mail actually is. You literally do an insane amount of damage per second while not even being next to them, which I find just completely insane. So my next item here, as everybody knows, is probably the most staple item for warriors, again, in this meta. Talisman of energy. You got a lot of health, you get a lot of magical protection, and you also get a lot of mana. You don't really need mana for Cu Chulainn, but it also helps because it's a good stackable item. and it really helps in team fights. So I really recommend getting this item. You know, of course you can go into the blade category as well. You can get like something like wing blade or something like that. If you want to switch into going to that route, that's also a really viable item as well. But as you guys can see, I am just at a point in the game where I'm literally just obliterating my other counterpart. And just remember guys, he killed me early on. He had an early lead, 2-level lead on me early on. And I had to literally, you know, farm my way back up just to make up with him. And as you guys can see, he's struggling. He can't even get away from us. That's how just bad it is. And that's how effective it is to have pressure in solo lane. I can't stress that enough. Like that's big. Like he's really big. Like I don't know. That's just me, but I feel like that's like a really important thing. Alright, so my next item, I'm going to be going with pridwin. Pridwin is another really popular item that you're going to see on basically every solo lane build regardless. Every time you use your ultimate, you get a small shield from pridwin that does help out in team fights and engagements more than you think. And it also, you know, along with that passive ability, it gives you really good physical protection and really good magical protection. Not an insane amount, but still a solid amount for the item, and you get that really good passive. So despite not having my last item actually built at all, I am currently level 17, and being the highest level in the game, I have a large amount of pressure over everybody else in the game just because of my level, and I'm able to rotate freely and start engaging in these team fights. You see Set trying to really challenge me right here, and it's not really working. He could have been able to kill me if I was his level, but because I'm not, I'm able to hop back in here and engage once again in this team fight where I should be dead. So you guys see my health, how low it is, and you see me still challenging, still engaging, just because of the amount of pressure that I have and the level that I had. I'm still able to shred Sun Wukong very easily, and I'm still able to help in this team fight very easily with no regard at all. I eat a Giannis ultimate, like just like nothing, and I didn't feel like eating that attack, so I just used my E. But right here, this was a really good team fight. This was a really good team I played with actually. Like it's just a random queue, and these guys were really solid as Zong Ki. Shout out to him. Shout out to my boy on jungler, Thanatos, my boy Noah. Very good jungler with the good ganks, as you guys saw before a couple of times. Very helpful, get me back up. But yeah guys, I'm level 19 right now. I believe I'm the highest in the game. I'm currently the highest. The second highest is Zong Ki. We have 2 of the highest levels in the game. So we have a lot of pressure. We're able to put a lot of pressure on especially people like their Sun Wukong, their Set, because even though he's a jungler and he's all damage, I can still put a lot of pressure on him because I have 3 levels on him. So for my last item, I decided to go into a berserker shield. I'm doing berserker shield for a little bit more physical protection against their Medusa, who's starting to shred me a little bit, and I'm also going to get that good passive of having more attack speed when I'm lower health and doing more damage. So that's something I really want if I really want to lead these team fights and frontline as hard as I'm trying to frontline. So as you guys can see right here, the team fights are still going really strong. I'm still in front using my pridwin. It's pretty unstoppable. I'm literally just hopping in on everybody. And this is what you want to do as a solo laner, I feel like, because usually, of course you want to frontline with your Guardian, but you want to try to initiate a lot of engagements as well and make it easier for not only yourself to get kills, but for your mages to get kills. And look at, I'm setting up perfectly for this Bacchus, for my Zong Ki to come in, and we're both able to get him relatively easy without, you know, any casualties on our side. But of course, on the other side of things, Fafnir is, you know, believe it or not, he's gonna solo his Giannis later in the game, which I actually found to like kind of blow my mind. Like that, it kind of blew my mind. He just soloed a Giannis like later, not right now. But I'm still engaging, still hopping in the fights, and you know, you can't really count out Cu Chulainn. You really can't. Even with half health, you're still a menace like to mess with, and nobody really wants to go up against you, because with this build, you still do a lot of damage with the fighters, with the sundering axe, still do a shit ton of damage. You got the Mystic Mail, you got your 2 online at all times, and you still have a lot of defense, so you're not going to die instantly. You're just really hard to kill and really annoying to be against, and this is what you should do as a solo laner. This is what I feel like, you know, I'm not a pro, but this is what I feel like you should be doing as solo lane, just kind of being the most annoying person in the game, and I feel like I was definitely doing this. Alright, so with my last and final item finally up, I'm just going to let this video play out for you guys and just let you guys see how strong this build is and how I start my engagements, you know, enter all my fights, and I actually survive a couple of times that I should not have survived. If you guys are curious, if you guys want to get rid of fighters, or if you want to get rangdas, you can. I just kept fighters just because I didn't want to take 15% more damage. That's just me. But you can always get rid of fighters. You can go a damage item, or you can go another defensive item as well. But I decided to keep it just because it was working really well for me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. If you guys want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. Like, I love you guys. Like, hit that subscribe button. I love making content for you guys. I find this so much fun. I have a great time making all these ideas for you guys. But if you guys want to see more content like this, leave a comment. Leave a comment what you want to see. Leave a like. Likes always help me. They motivate me and they let me know that you guys like what I'm doing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Hope you guys enjoy the build and the gameplay as well. It was a really solid game, 17-1. I can't complain about that. But I hope you guys have a great weekend right now. It's about to be Saturday on this going up. I hope you guys have a great weekend, even better week. I'll see you guys in the next video.
You're not scared of anyone.
Attack middle lane!
An enemy has been slain.
No problem.
Attack right lane! On my way. Your Titan is under attack. I'll attack left lane.
Ow, you owe me.
They were warned. Wow, you are kicking butt out there.
Retreat!
We need to help our friends.
It's no help if the glass is not empty. On my way! Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower. Well done, mate!
An enemy has been slain.
Woohoo!
Shut down.
Attack the Gold Fury! Don't let me be surprised. Nowhere to run! Ha! Ha! On my way.
You've only just begun, haven't you?
Thanks. Don't drop. You rock. No, you rock. Your right phoenix is under attack. Going down. Your team is coming for you, laddie. Enemy missing!
Help middle
Attack
lane.
middle
On my
lane.
way.
On my way!
On my way.
Tower is under attack.
They were warned. Someone's a show off. An ally has been slain. Oh yeah! 2 for 1.
Attack the knight! Attack the knight will not go. Yes!
Quiet.
Good game. Thanks.
Alright, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. As always, this is where we win this game right here. But this is my Cu Chulainn build video for you guys. I hope you guys can make the most out of this build before it gets changed. They're probably going to make some changes to Fighter's Mask at some point, so people stop using it as a starter. But yeah, this was 17-1 Cu Chulainn gameplay, 40k player damage, really strong build, really aggressive build. This works for you big aggressive boys that are trying to get in the solo lane. This is like a walking cheat sheet, I feel like. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. Always dropping that fresh, funky content for y'all. And I hope you guys have a great weekend.